My name is Kathy McLellan, and I'm the Youth Outreach Librarian at Johnson County Library. One of our focuses at the library has been to reach children at risk. And as I look back and having this recognition makes one do that sort of thing, I look back and realize that I was one of those children at risk, and the library gave me a home. And not only did it give me a home, it gave me an education and a life path. And if anything, that's what I hope we at the library can do for other children. I was so fortunate to have leaders and supervisors and people who encouraged me and gave me the tools and encouraged me to get the tools to do the job that I've been able to do. I started in, well, I can't say for sure exactly when it happened, but in high school I was needing an extra credit, and I thought, the library, I'll go work in the library, that'll be easy. And what I didn't expect was that I would get drawn into library work. Although I didn't do that much work while I was there, I do remember myself sitting at the end of an aisle, huddled up, reading the life of Jean Renoir, so an artist's life. And suddenly that whole world of ideas and expression opened up to me, and I realized this is a place I could be. This is a place I could spend my life. So after I graduated from high school, my first thought had been I'd work a year and then go to college, and you know, the best laid plans. So I started working at the library in 1975 and have been there ever since. I started as a clerk at the Corinth Library, and so I have special fondness for that branch. And after, I think it was just about 2 years of clerking, I was asked if I wanted to be part of the Children's Services team at that time. And I was thrilled to be able to do that. So I learned an immense amount about early childhood education and childhood development, and more or less play, how children learn through play. And then along about into the 80s, things started changing. The community started changing. More and more children were in childcare and not with a mom or a dad who could bring them to the library. So we started doing some outreach to children who were in childcare centers. And again, I found books and stories an incredibly powerful way to connect with children. So I've had the good fortune to meet with thousands of children over the years. And one in particular comes to mind that I remember as I was going into the preschool or the child care center. A little boy was in line and I heard him shriek, "There's the book fairy!" And that became my favorite title for myself. So in filling out forms, sometimes I'll just put book fairy. So I was able to do that kind of outreach for many years. And then we had an opportunity to begin working in our juvenile detention center. And when that came to me, I thought, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? And the thing about it was, well, the thing about it is that I went in thinking, okay, what can I bring to these kids? What can I help them learn? And the fact is, I ended up learning more than any of them. Several years after that, we moved into having specialties, and once again I was asked if I was interested in an early literacy project, and of course I was. So I find myself back almost where I began 36 years ago, encouraging people, connecting people in the very early years with books and language and learning.